I'm Rachel Bennett, and to the world, I was the picture of poesia, flawless wife beside my husband Nathan, a charming tech mogul. We were the couple everyone envied, untouchable, thriving in a life it sculpted with care. Our home gleamed, a showcase of success Nathan adored. I hosted his investors with grace, kept our lives seamless, and played the role of the perfect partner. But beneath the polished fractures spread Nathan's warmth. Fadino, more morning laughs over tea, no tender brushes of his hand. His eyes, once locked on mine, now slid past me. I blamed his work as startup was booming, contracts piling up its stress. HT say, and I nodded, ignoring the chill settling in. Nights stretched long, his side of the bed empty. It lie awake, tracing memory. Show HT rush home to me, his hand my lifeline now. Our talks were stiff scripted. I clung to hope, convincing myself our foundation could hold, but doubt crept in heavy and sharp. His late nights grew route in and leave at dawn. Returned past midnight, a strange scent clinging to him. His phone, once opened, stayed locked face down at dinner. Work privacy, HT shrugged when I asked, his tone clipped. Missed calls flashed from unknown numbers. Texts he hid, our closeness dissolved into forced smiles. In fleeting pecks when I pushed. He snapped, I'm doing this for you, appreciate it. The sting cut deep, planting seeds of suspicion I couldn't shake. I found comfort in quiet walks in our yard. Late night books, scribbling my fears in a journal. The distance widened, but I held tight, praying HT remember us, then truth slipped through. At lunch with my friend, Claire, her hesitation broke the silence. Stirring her latte too long, she whispered, I saw Nathan last night with someone. My heart sank. Shed spotted him at a sleek downtown lounge. Cozy with a woman, ill-young, radiant. Too close, I forced a smile. Maybe business, but my voice trembled. That night Nathan came home late, a faint perfume, not mine, on his jacket. I watched him move unruffled. As if I were invisible, sleep eluded me. Betrayal's whispers, now screams. I parked outside that lounge the next evening, my pulse racing through the glass. Nathan sat with her, Lydia, Claire's description unmistakable. She glowed, laughing, her hand grazing his. He leaned in, captivated. A look he hadn't given me in years. Rage Sergetti pictured storming in, shattering their bubble, but shame froze. Me, public tears wouldn't heal. This, they'd only bear my wounds. I drove home, eyes dry. Resolve hardening when Nathan returned. Reeking of her, I met his gaze silent. He didn't flinch that night. I began letting go not of him, but of the illusion. Morning came, and I brewed coffee, watching him scroll his phone, oblivious. Late night, I asked. Voice steady, yeah. Meetings, he muttered. Not looking up, his lies were polished. But I saw through them, I didn't push. His indifference hurt more than the affair. That evening, as he left for work, I stopped him. I saw you, I said, low and firm. He paled, keys clattering to the table. Rachel, it's not. He started, but I cut him off. I know what it is. Power shifted. A crack in his armor, he said nothing, and I let him go. My silence a shield. Days later, I leaned on Claire at her place. Tea in hand, I draw unfiltered. I should have faced it sooner. I admitted, you don't have to bear this alone. She said, her hand on mine. Focus on you, her words sank in. Strength wasn't saving him, it was saving me. I picked up painting again. Colors spilling across canvases in our sunroom. Each brush stroke freed me, a reminder I was more than Nathan's shadow. My quiet grew strong, unsettling him glance at me unsure. Then I ran into Mark, an old college friend at a cafe. His easy smile, now seasoned by years in law, warmed me. We talked as climbed to a judgeship. My guarded life heard about Nathan. He said softly, I'm sorry. His kindness cracked my walls. Hours passed and I left lighter, a spark of my old self reigniting. Nathan's annual gala invite arrived soon after. Elegant and cold, he assumed it. Go. Saying you'll be there, right? A demand, not a question. Anger flared, but an idea bloomed. Claire urged, go, but not alone. Show him, I called Mark. Join me, he chuckled, honored. Days later, I overheard Nathan on the phone Lydia's laughter
name.
age to bring her a public slap. I wouldn't break it shine with Claire. One chose a sapphire gown bold and fierce, my hair sleek, makeup sharp. In the mirror I saw power. Not pain. Mark arrived, stunned. Nathan's in trouble, he teased. In the car his hand steadied me. This wasn't revenge, it was rebirth. I'd walk in head high reclaiming me.